I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of our last meeting.
I second that motion.
Been moved and second, we approve the minutes from the last meeting. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion is passed.
I'll make another motion. We approve the payment register. One of them is for $174.49, and the second one is for $169,337.78.
I second that.
Been moved and seconded, we pay the bills. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion is passed. We need mail here. Harvey map, all your letter opener. Real long thing hiding in there. Or that one was great. This is for road groom. I'll give this to Rod. Just a flyer for a road groomer. This is from High Plains Mental Health. This is the minutes from the June 26th meeting, their quarterly meetings for the some new staff and stuff, so if one of you want to look at that one, you may.
Okay.
No other bail at this time. Question for you, Brett. There's a fire in Edson. If the landowner has a lot of stuff on his property, the county's not responsible for any of that, correct? It's all the homeowner or landowner's property, so it's their responsibility to clean it up?
Yes.
That working for you? Okay. I talked to Rod Roeder this morning. He's got the supplies for the trenching. They should start trenching and putting the water lines in today, and should have all supplies for it. And they're going to pour cement pads where the hydrants are going to be. So it'll give a little protection on the edges and stuff. So that's supposed to get started today on that.
When we were at the city the other day, they were gonna bore a new meter in
Right,
across Main Street.
right. But just haven't heard anything of when they're going to do it
Right.
for sure.
Do we have people down at Smoky from the construction crew or pipeline that you know of?
Not that I know of.
Is it true we have 15 parking slots out there?
At where?
Smoky?
There's that many.
I didn't think we had that many, but someone was telling me we had 15.
Do we need to put a sign up down there for long-term camping?
I was working with Rod on that.
Okay.
And change the sign out at the fairgrounds then too.
I didn't know there was one.
Did you get a notice? I think They turned 150 pounds of,
Yeah. Yeah, Kenny Sanderson sent a text. 150 pounds of catfish were released in
right,
the Smoky.
that was only like 80 catfish, because they were
These are,
all legal size.
yes.
Brad says there are 15 sites at Smoky
Okay.
Burgers.
And do we know if the campgrounds in town are full yet? I suspect they're close.
Well, I know there's like 6 trailers behind Dollar General at least. So,
Will those funds just go into general fund?
Yes,
No.
except the Smoky. The Smoky ones stay in the Smoky fund.
Okay.
The fairgrounds ones go in the general.
When we met with Kent on the fairgrounds, we can house up to 9 out there without any type of permitting or variance or anything. Over that, there's some variance paperwork that we got from
Okay.
That we have to do.
Yeah, to go over that, to go over that amount without, one of the requirements is if you reach a certain number of spots for year round, you've gotta have a bathhouse available, and so the variance would be for that. But, you know, our goal would be that variance would be for about 18 months or 24 months, because we're not in it for long term, it's just to house
Mhm.
any overflow of those construction workers, just to keep them here.
Bathhouse and sewer was the other one.
Yeah, sewer was the other one.
Mm-hmm. Ashley, I think this 8:30 appointment is Cliff Henry.
I learned that this morning.
Not Chris.
And so, yep.
Okay.
that's the one to budget, Jeff.
Mhm.
When did you have that meeting with the city?
What day did we go talk to the city, Brad?
Wednesday?
Okay. So did this, anybody say when they were gonna bore or anything like that?
No, they were trying to do it within the next 2 weeks as of that day.
Sounded like, they were just gonna work with Rod and
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Good, I'll have,
I see they did some boring for a water line over at the county shop. So I'm hoping that they're closer to starting the concrete there.
yeah, they were, crews were out with their laser measures, leveling that,
Starting to get the ground ready.
starting to get
Good.
the base ready, so. Cause I know they, worked on a water line last week, and that was one of the issues. They had to make sure the water line was all taken care of before they could start, so.
Yep.
They got that started, so I imagine Mr. Miller was over there this morning and
That'll be good to get that done.
have that done by the end of the week, I would bet. Or part of it anyway, poured several different slabs.
I asked Bert if city was full of campground, for the campgrounds, and he said not quite, but we're getting there. The only reason they're not full is because of the private sector stepping up and helping. One of the trailer parks on 24 has stepped up. KOA is full, whoever's out by 24/7 is, I believe, as full as they can be. They've been having problems with their sewer backing up. We're projected to get another influx on the 22nd. Also learned late last week that a railroad crew coming in to put in all the ties setting along the tracks.
But they've been moving those ties, cause there used to be a big pile of them, and there's still a lot, but, they've moved a bunch of them out. And like I said, the Troy crew goes from Scott City to, Lyman, 162 miles. That's 16-inch pipe. That'll move a lot of fuel at one time. I will call the revenue neutral budget hearing to order, please. It's open for public comment.
Hi, guys.
Would you go to the microphone, please?
Sure.
State who you are.
I'm Nick Mohar. I live at 16th and Grand. Thanks for having me. I don't know if I should exactly be here, but I just wanted to come hear what you guys have to say. I have like a 38% increase proposed, which is quite a bit. It's like definitely adding another bill. And I don't know if this is the right place to talk about it, but I'm confused as to the property value increases almost $50,000. So my concern and the reason why I'm here today is just because of the increased expense and everything.
One thing that, because we do not set the valuations as the county commissioners, that is set by the state, and we just have to abide by whatever the state sets. Now, if you have a question and are concerned that maybe it's an over-evaluation or under-evaluation, you can talk to Mrs. Stanley at the appraiser's office, and she'll be glad to work with you and explain what all is going on with that and what it is, what it does. But I know I talked to people in Cheyenne County, their residential property values went up 146%, and farm values went up 165%. So there's some awfully big jumps in that. So, you know, we're working as diligently as we can, but at the same time, we're trying to make ends meet and keep our people employed. You have anything else? Any other questions or comments?
Nikki said yours went up 38%.
Correct.
Okay, I would encourage you to go up and talk to the appraiser's office
Okay.
and get a good explanation about that, okay?
The value itself is 20, I think it's like 24%, almost $50,000 on the house. But I guess if the increase on taxes, you know, goes through, if it stays neutral, I didn't run the number on that, it's, I mean, probably just under 33%, but yeah, 38% would be if the increase goes through, yeah.
Cause see, our increase that we're proposing is 5.32.
Yeah.
But then see, then you also have the city and the school
Right.
and the Sunflower Extension. So, yeah,
It's
that
not
probably
just
adds
you.
up, yes,
Yeah,
I
it's
get it.
not just the county side,
Right.
sure.
And you add those up, you are up there, aren't you? But
Yeah.
I'm with Harvey. I'd probably go talk to the appraiser and see.
She's done a
See
great
why.
job of working with people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess as a comment, you know, we didn't do much. We moved in last April, we haven't done much, just picked up the trash and mowed the place, you know, so it's kinda like,
Yeah.
dang.
Yeah.
Just kinda curious about it.
Well, we appreciate you coming in. though.
Yes,
thank you.
very much so.
Yeah, for a few before I get back to it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Are there any other public comments?
If there's no other public comments, I make a motion to approve the resolution 25-9 to exceed the revenue neutral rate for the 2026 budget.
I will second that.
Been moved and seconded.
I'll take a roll call vote. Harvey,
Aye or yes?
Kevin,
Yes.
Steve.
Yes.
Okay, passes 3-0.
And adjourn the meeting at 8:20. Do I need a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion, we adjourn the R&R meeting.
Second?
Been moved and seconded at 8:20, we adjourn the R&R meeting. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passed. I'll call a meeting for the budget hearing to order at 8:21. Is there any public comment?
Can you leave it open till he gets here? The next appointment is about the R&R and budget,
Okay, so
but I don't know if you wanna leave it open that long or what you wanna do.
we can leave it.
Yeah, we don't have anything else going on.
So Nick, what brought you to town?
Oh, work. Yeah, a lot of the engines at the farms. A lot of work out here for that. Nice, quieter, smaller
Yeah, so
town. out
where'd you
west.
come from?
North of Denver, northern Colorado area.
Well, welcome.
And we hope that you have good success here.
Thank you.
And you're always welcome to come. If you have trouble, come to the county
Sure.
or commissioners, okay?
Appreciate that. Yeah, nice town. Like to stay here. We had a slow year, so it's a little difficult,
Sure, yeah.
you know. Just concerned. So,
Ours went up the same, and, you know, we hate that as well.
yeah.
And wish we could figure out a way that we could come up with more tax revenue somehow without increasing everybody's property taxes and stuff, but. I'm not
Difficult
for sure.
job.
Yeah.
Come on in. Our revenue, we're still open, so if you have a comment, come
Are
up
we
to.
late?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, you're not late.
You're
but
not
I
late,
don't wanna
but we
be
had the
rude.
revenue.
the meeting's going pretty quick. You guys are welcome to come up and sit at the table if you want. You don't? Okay.
Or you can go to the microphone, sir.
No, not the microphone.
Well,
He's
either
never
place,
needed-
there's gonna be a microphone, either there or there, so.
He's never
Okay.
needed one.
You guys don't know. This is Cliff and Gay
Yes.
Henry, so
I know Cliff.
I know Steve, and I know Kevin.
I'm Harvey
that's Harvey.
Swagger, yep.
Nice to meet you.
What do you have for us, sir?
I just, what we have for you is I'm kind of thinking that taxes just are outgoing at what we're getting paid anymore. I think we need to start living within our own means. I bought the property from Kevin, and the first year I paid $2,200 in taxes. And now it's over $5,600
In 3 years.
in 3 years. And I think that's a little bit steep. You try and take care of your place and you get penalized, it seems like.
But we do love the place. Thank you.
I miss the place.
You're welcome.
We
But-
could rent you the back for
Yeah,
you.
we'll rent you some.
Mine have gone up too.
But is there an end or?
Well, like, this gentleman here, Nick, came in and asked the same questions. We do not, as a commission, do not set the valuations on the property. That is dealt with through the state.
Okay.
And so all that comes down, as we suggested earlier, if you have questions and concerns, the best place to start asking is go to our appraiser and ask her, is there any way,
I've talked to the appraiser.
you've already talked to her? Okay, so you've done your homework too then.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's with the cost of living increases and everything, more of a fixed budget for you guys, just like most of us, but, it is. I told in Cheyenne County, last year, the residential rates went up 146%. Farm property in Cheyenne County went up 165%. So we're not the only ones. And I think they stayed revenue neutral, but it just a very,
I don't know, it just seemed to me like that's an awful lot in 3 years.
yes.
To go that much.
When the prices of houses skyrocketed a couple years ago, it caused the valuation to
Yeah.
really go crazy.
We must have paid
And-
Kevin too much then.
Yeah, you probably did. I don't know.
Yeah,
And I paid too much for where I moved to.
Is
Mhm.
this the house out on the corner?
It's where your wife grew up.
Yeah.
Oh.
And my
Mhm.
father-in-law built that house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
Oh,
was the one,
that's
and
neat.
my wife grew up there, so, yeah.
I would love to have pictures of that.
I'll see if I can find some. Barb Steckline, she lives at Wheat Ridge right now. I bet she has some because
She came
lives in-
to our house.
Oh, okay.
And I asked her, but she doesn't know where anything is.
Yes,
Oh, that's
I'll
cool.
ask Donna, see if we can come up with something, because it was
Yeah.
pretty
But I don't
interesting.
wanna pay
about
tax
that.
on it.
Yeah.
Huh? And you still have to pay taxes on it, I
It
get that.
isn't that we don't wanna pay taxes, I
Yeah.
mean, that's un-American, but to me, there's gotta be enough's enough.
Yeah.
You keep going up, and we don't utilize a lot of the services that the town, we're in city limits, that they provide. And it just seems like, and we're good stewards, we pick up trash, we take care of weeds,
Your place looks pretty cool.
and we added a little bit just cause we wanted safer stairs. Cause I have an elderly mom that couldn't have done the stairs, and Cliff too. But,
Well,
it's a nice, and I love the trees, and I am providing oxygen for the county, if you'd like to pay for some of that, because of Kevin and his hard
They
work,
keep dying also.
yeah.
that's a water issue there.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
just,
it's sad, it really is sad.
we're very fortunate this year we're somewhat close, but
if we could broaden our tax base some, we'd be, you know,
Yes.
if we had more people move in or more businesses move in. See, our expenses are basically the same, and, you know, our increase is basically for salaries. So if we had more people sharing that expense, the less we'd all have to pay. But to get that going and get that happening is pretty tough.
But it seems like cities and counties, the minute you get more people, then you think you need more.
It
Workers.
adds a little
And
more
it-
expense, it gets bigger, yeah, I get
And
that.
is there ever an end? I
Yeah.
mean, it just seems like a ball that doesn't stop rolling.
Is that new tax rate, Cliff, is that off the new sheet you got in?
Yeah.
The proposed, okay.
It says, the county, my share of it out there is going up $163.57 this next year on that, so.
Yeah, I brought mine just to compare anything, if anybody had a question, so. But yeah, we were
Maybe
telling our
we'll-
other gentleman,
Is yours cheaper? If it is, we'll trade.
No, we're not. I work too hard.
No,
Oh, houses, you mean?
no, I mean.
Oh.
taxes,
Well, I'll, if we're trading taxes, I'll join in.
Well, and
You're
I
a
know
farmer,
you
you're a
guys.
farmer though, you man.
But when you're a farmer, you do make money off what you know what I mean?
We
It's
hope
little revenue, and I hope so too.
Yeah.
Cause we farm for years.
Yeah.
So I get that too, but just to live in your own house, it's a lot of money, just to live in your own house.
There's one other thing the county could look at, but I know it costs a lot to get set up. But recycling on cardboard, I run the landfill in Yuma County for 21 years, and we ship a semi-load of cardboard out every month up there. And down here, it goes into the baler, it goes monofill, so.
We're working with the company, but we're not having a whole lot of luck recycling yet.
Well, the county itself, we done it.
You did it yourselves.
Yeah, they bailed it.
Did you get a lot of revenue off of that?
It depended on the price of cardboard, but anywhere from 3,000 to sometimes on some loads, there was $6,000. It didn't matter the cardboard was clean, so it didn't matter on that part of it. But there's other ways, the county could, but it's gonna cost to get set up, so,
everything costs.
yeah. Well, I guess that's all I have.
Well, we feel your pain, we do. It was a hard decision to even, go over our revenue neutral. But we felt that the county is very important to keep the services we have at this time and try not to make any cuts. It is a great place to live, and we hope you guys feel that way too,
Oh,
so,
yeah, I think every morning I get up,
Yeah.
I'm thankful. But, it's, it shouldn't cost you that much to live in your own house. And just to hand it out, And I don't mind helping and giving people things, it's just, when's enough?
But we have some possibilities of stuff moving in, it's just taking time.
Yeah. They got a lot of big empty buildings that, it'd just be so neat if you could.
Yeah.
I'm thinking even casinos at this point.
Yeah.
But we better let you guys go.
do we need to make a motion for our budget hearing to approve the 26 budget?
Yes.
I will make that motion to approve our 2026 budget as presented.
I will second that.
Been moved and seconded, we approve the 2026 budget. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion is passed. I declare the budget hearing meeting adjourned at
We appreciate your input.
8:31.
I wish we could figure out, I hope we can figure out some way
Yeah.
to do something there.
need
We
to
do
just
appreciate
kinda-
you coming in.
We need to brainstorm maybe.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a very good reserve set for the county? Like a pad that?
Well, we've got some
when it
reserves in
goes
there, yes,
haywire,
but,
that-
yeah, as I said, when, makes you think when Grinnell got hit, I think their reserves went out the window just with the tornado.
Yeah,
And so,
well, even the pile up on the, being by the, I've never lived by the interstate, and I really, really commend your fire, rescue, ambulance, I mean, that was horrible, I've never seen anything like it, and it went by our house for 36 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah,
Watching just the traffic, it looked like Denver, and I really, you know, that's our importance, is the safety, I think.
And we appreciate your son Wilson being on the fire board too, you know, stepping up and,
He's a little
Help.
nervous about that, he doesn't like to be,
yeah, but he'll be good at it. He will.
yeah, I know he cares.
Yeah.
So,
And we do appreciate that, so.
well, hopefully,
And we're also trying to prepare, we know like we're gonna have to buy a new grader here pretty soon. Couple of new vehicles, so we've been trying to pad that, so it's not a big expense all at
Right.
once.
I would
Prepare
think
for
the
that.
state should help you guys out a little bit, where you are servicing that interstate as much as you do. I would think they would feel a little bit of helping you. I mean, they don't even mow by our house, we do
I
it.
know.
The city actually
Yeah.
mows on out there, and it's ridiculous, but
So on your graders, do you buy them leased to purchase in or what?
purchase mostly right now. We
And
all-
Do the 5-year lease deal then on them?
Yeah, and
But we have-
the old highway going east of you guys next summer is due for a resurface. And the state is helping with that.
good. That gets a lot of traffic.
Hmm.
I know it's not up to you guys, but we complained to the city about the speed limit right by our house is 55 and it drops down to 40.
Mhm.
I think it needs to be down to 40 all the way
40, yeah.
across there.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
the
know if you
Jade
guys could
breaks.
have any pull on that.
Is that a state issue or is that a city issue
They said
there?
it was state, so I don't know.
But those Jake breaks should be
Yeah.
a city.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
there's a sign there, but nobody pays attention.
No.
No.
And that's 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know. And they're just going from that corner. How fast are they going if they have to just, yeah. I'm not a
As
truck.
the old saying is they have to hurry up and wait.
And
Hmm.
the thing that's sad is that KOA campground's right there. And you've got 85-year-old, 90-year-old guys running those huge campers. They can't even see over the steering wheel and they're pulling out. And they're hitting those brakes and it's gonna happen, it is. But they can go 55, clear past, you know, right there. Yeah.
I don't
If they
think it
slow
hits
'em down,
40
come
until
around
about
that curve.
the state highway building.
They what?
I don't think it hits 40 mile an hour until about the state highway building.
It's right at the road
Yeah.
by the KOA.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's when they actually start slowing down.
Hmm.
So I don't know what it is by the time it gets to like Cakes or wherever, but,
That might be a discussion with the state too, if you can
and it's getting
catch one of
busy
the
there.
engineers that's over at the building sometime, or
Oh, okay, that's
yeah, or
good.
ask one of those guys and see what the process would be.
Just to move it out and
If
get
they
them
just brought
thinking
it-
about,
Slow it down at the curve at least
That
before they
curve,
get to
you
you.
Yeah.
yeah,
Uh-huh,
I think maybe we'll try that.
uh-huh,
I just don't want anybody to get killed out there, I don't wanna drive by that every day.
yeah.
Well, I don't wanna do a lot of complaining, so. I guess
Well,
we're done.
Thank you guys
We
for
do love
coming in.
your town, nice people,
No, we appreciate you coming in. That's what we're here for, so,
and you're the first person we really met.
yeah. Well,
Come see our house.
your kids.
house.
Yeah, you-
Come see your house.
Yeah, I'll have to see if I can find some pictures for you.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Times.
Thank you guys so much.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
your
for
time.
coming
Have
in,
a
you
good
bet.
day.
I thought it started at 8:30 here, I guess not.
Well,
We brought you in early because our meeting went quicker.
Oh,
We
okay.
started the R&R meeting at
Cause
8:15,
I could
so,
have been here quicker, I knew I was on time.
yeah. We left the meeting open so you could have your comments.
All right.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
thank
guys.
you both for coming.
Yes.
Have a good day.
You're welcome.
Got that.
Sorry.
Good.
So we have a wait till Glassman's get here?
So if you guys wanna recess for 15-20 minutes, or you have other stuff to talk about?
Let's just recess for 15.
Okay.
I call